Hello, our dear elephant lovers. Welcome back to another heartwarming treatment mission. This time, we share the challenging treatment mission carried out to treat a baby elephant, struggling with unbearable pain after being injured by a cruel jaw exploder. This elephant is about 4 to 5 years old, and it was first noticed by a cattle herder who had taken his herd into the forest. He noticed that when the elephant tried to drink water, it spilled out from its mouth. Realizing this was an unusual behavior, he monitored more closely and noticed that the mouth was swollen. That is when he contacted the nearest wildlife conservation office to inform them about the poor, injured creature. After the request for help, the wildlife conservation officials, the veterinary doctor, and the other veterinary officials arrived at the location as soon as possible with the necessary equipments, medical supplies, and the medicine needed to carry out the treatments. Upon arrival, the officials closely monitored the elephant to recognize the illness. As you can see, a herd of cattle was roaming around the injured elephant. This presence made the sedation process even more challenging and time-consuming. After evaluating the case, the officials sedated the elephant with a mild dose of anesthetic drug to make the treatment process more convenient and safer. However, a highly skilled official was able to dart the elephant perfectly. The elephant was struggling to eat and drink water, and the baby elephant had become skeletal. They also noticed that its left jaw was severely swollen. The wildlife conservation officials and the veterinary doctor confirmed that the elephant had been a victim of a jaw exploder. The elephant displayed aggressive behavior as soon as the dart was struck. It rushed into the deep forest in fear and pain. This is a clear display of the fear these poor injured animals bear against humans. Cruel acts like jaw exploders prepared by humans can cause major suffering, leaving these innocent creatures fighting for their lives in silence. After about 15 minutes, the elephant is fully sedated. So, the officials rushed to the poor elephant to check it more closely. They confirmed that the elephant did not have any visible wounds or injuries around the body, and they started to check the elephant's mouth. They noticed the elephant's jaw was cracked and broken, and the tongue was severely damaged. These severe injuries could not be recovered completely. Considering the extremely poor condition of the elephant, antibiotics, multivitamins, painkillers, and anti-inflammatory drugs are administered intramuscularly. The dosages of these medicines are determined by the veterinary doctor based on the body weight and the health condition of the animal. Now it is time to treat the severely injured mouth. The following footage shows a real medical procedure carried out to treat the elephant. While it's an important part of the healing process, First, they began cleaning the damaged mouth with saline solution. A caring official used cotton wool to gently wipe the infected jaw. Before touching the injured elephant, the officer put on gloves to ensure his own and the elephant's safety. This method was critical to avoiding disease spread. They removed all of the food particles, saliva, and pus that had accumulated within the mouth. This method was extremely time-consuming, and the officials were patient enough to make sure that the elephant's mouth was clean before the treatment began. Then, a solution of povidone iodine and negacent powder was applied to the clean mouth. Now, as the final step, Metrogel is applied to the mouth. This could help the wounds heal more quickly. Given the elephant's critical condition and the urgent need to regain its lost energy, the doctor decides to administer saline solution to restore its energy. A cannula was inserted into the elephant's ear vein, and around 10 to 20 saline bottles were administered. In the meantime, other energy-boosting medications were inserted with the saline solution. If you're a regular visitor to our YouTube channel, you may already know how explosive baits are made. Jaw exploders are illegal devices designed to kill small animals like wild boars, deer, and rabbits. However, the explosive materials hidden inside the fruits and vegetables may attract larger elephants, causing devastating injuries. When an animal bites into the bait, the gunpowder ignites, causing damage to the jaws, teeth, tongue, and soft tissues in the mouth and throat. This poor elephant, too, has fallen victim to a jaw exploder, resulting in serious jaw damage and unbearable pain. There are deep investigations undertaken to capture any of the individuals who set up these unlawful baits. However, capturing criminals is difficult because the locations where these baits are hidden are unpredictable. Yet, the government has established strict rules to protect these poor animals. There are awareness programs carried out around the area to make people aware of the harmful consequences of these illegal acts and to make them aware of the importance of these creatures. Finally, the revival drug was administered through the ear vein. The doctor decided that this baby elephant should be taken to a rehabilitation center to carry out the rest of the treatments. Today's treatment was ended. A ranger officer was assigned to closely monitor the elephant. We will keep you updated on the progress of this poor animal. Thank you for hanging on till the end. We thank all of our viewers, the veterinary doctor, veterinary officials, wildlife conservation officials, the cattle herder who informed us about the incidents, and all the others who were involved. Let's meet again with another video to save the life of another precious being.
Hati kamu. Ya.